Well, hello, everybody. This is Universal Truth of Mankind. I am Dave, your host, and this is the Genesis Walk, back to Genesis. I want to do a little exercise with you today, which kind of gives you an idea of what I mean by Genesis Walk, back to Genesis, but particularly back to Genesis. Now, when we look at Exodus 20, we learn about something called the Ten Commandments. Actually, that's a misnomer. The proper title for it is the 10 utterances. Because if you read it, there's like 13 commandments actually there. However, it was a total of 10 utterances that took place that actually spoke these things. You have to ask yourself, why 10? Why not 11? Why not 20? Why not 7? And these are fair questions. And you may say, well, I really don't know. And yeah, I thought about that, but I never really pursued it. So how do we do this? Well, go back to Genesis. So let's step our way back from Exodus 20 back towards Genesis. So what's another 10 before Exodus 20? The 10 plagues. There were 10 there. In fact, at one point, the magicians, sorcerers, whatever they were, even called one of the plagues the finger of God. And you say, okay, so there's 10 fingers, 10 digits, like your fingers here. So, okay, there's 10 there. All right. So now let's step back again. And there's a lot of 10s we can look at, but let's step a little further towards Abraham. Now, what did Abram do before he became Abraham? So actually, no, I'm sorry. We're going back to chapter 15. And what does he do? He takes offerings, he splits them up. So there's a total of 10. So there's this concept of 10 again. Why didn't he use 1? Why didn't he use 5? Why didn't he use a different number? Why 10? Why was this offering that was given in 10 pieces? Where's this 10? Yet there's another 10. So now you say, well, let's step back a little further in Genesis. Let's go to the creation story in Genesis. Genesis chapter 1 and in chapter 2. I'm talking about the full 7 days, 6 days creation, 7th day rest. So what do we learn there? Well, did you know that when we count up, or when we look at all the utterances that are made in Genesis 1 and 2, there are 10. Did you realize that? There were 10 there. So Genesis is a clue. The creation story is the clue. It's 10. So what are we told about those 10? Well, we are told that the Creator, unlimited attributes, unlimited, chose only to have 10 within creation. The Creator limited itself to those 10. Now, those 10 are all powerful in themselves, but he didn't overwhelm it with all his attributes. Otherwise, creation could exist because it would be no difference. So there were 10. That's an example why we need to go back to Genesis. Why it's important that we look at the Genesis walk. We got to go forward in our faith, and we have to go in reverse in our faith to make sure that all what we've learned is supported. I hope this helps, and I will have more videos soon. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.